my live videos, and today I'm just going to be officially updating you on some more current latest news. So after this video today, I will be doing some more live videos later on tonight, as I currently said. So this morning I've been reading some media reports, going on in the media, as I currently said. So reports, according to the media, that reportedly Fellani is set to leave Manchester United, reportedly, because obviously the Chinese window, it's pretty freeze now. He doesn't close till the 28th of February, so that is the end of February. So reportedly, as reports are coming out of the media, that reportedly Fellani has agreed personal terms to join this Chinese club. It's in the Chinese Super League. I can't pronounce the name, to be quite honest with you, but it did confirm that Manchester United, were in talks with this Chinese club, unnamed Chinese club, over the sale of Fellani. Reportedly, if he hadn't had been mentioned, but reportedly now, according to the Daily Mail, that reportedly he's close to joining this China club. In a fee of around £10.4 million and in a 3-year deal with around £235,000 a week, something like that. Solskjaer come out in the press suggesting that he's still unsure about Manny and Fellaini's future, because Solskjaer did actually come out in the press suggesting that he doesn't expect any departures in this January transfer window, as he did confirm. But as he did currently say, the Chinese their window doesn't end till the 28th of February, as we all know. But Fellani obviously is going to find it difficult now to get game time at Manchester United. As we all know, he's been here since 2013. He's made about 177 appearances for Manchester United since he's been here in all competitions. And actually, it was David Moyes' first signing, but obviously he's fallen down the pecking order now. He's only played 31 minutes under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. As we all know, when you've got the likes of Herrera, Matic, and Pogba, that are very, very effective in that midfield, and they're a good attacking trio. Fellaini's going to struggle to get in there, and obviously he's injured at the moment. He's injured for 3 to 4 weeks with a calf injury, as we all currently know. He's Manny Fellani. He did sign a 2-year. He did sign a 2-year deal last summer, as we all currently know. He signed a 2-year deal, so his current contract does end in 2020. In 2020, does Fellani's, as we all currently know. But I think there's the option of a further year as well. As he currently said, there's the option of a further year. But as he did say, he doesn't fit our new system, and he doesn't fit this new regime at Manchester United, does Manny Fellani. So it's looking like after Man United have been in talks with this Chinese club, Fellani himself has been in talks with this China club, as I currently said. So it's close that he's going to be joining on a £10.4 million transfer. I think that's what Man United want around. They want around £10 for Fellani or more. Reportedly, a few other clubs have been interested as well, but it's looking likely he's going to join this Chinese club on a £10.4 million transfer in a 3-year deal with around £235,000 a week, because he's currently on £180,000 a week at Manchester United. He's Manny Fellani, as we all currently know. So it's looking likely he's going to depart. He's Fellani, as we all know. And potentially, as I did say as well, he's only played 31 minutes under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. As I did say, the Chinese window does not end till the back end of February, as we all currently know. So it's looking like that's going to come to an agreement as well. So that's the latest news to update you on that. And but we know with Fellani, he hasn't been a regular, since Solskjaer's coming, but he was a regular under Moyes. He was actually a Van Gaal, and he was a regular yesterday. It was quite poor, to be honest. As Solskjaer said in his post-match interview, we had a lot of chances in the game, we had a lot of efforts, obtained a lot of possession, and I think we had about 28 shots in the game. 35 crosses were produced in the game as well, and he did admit, Solskjaer, that Burnley did make it difficult for us. I did have slight concerns, when I saw the lineup, because Solskjaer had made 5 changes in the game. He obviously, Martial were reportedly injured, so he didn't operate on the left, so Rashford was actually playing on the left hand side. But I said Rashford looks more effective in the number 9 role. He gave Lukaku another chance from the start as well. I thought Lukaku was quite poor, to be quite honest, because recently Lukaku's been playing well when he's been playing, and he's a proven goal scorer in the Premier League, as we all know. He got 2 assists against Arsenal, as we all know. And then Solskjaer's rejuvenated his form, and we saw Andres Pereira come into that midfield. Andres Pereira, was very, very poor yesterday as well, and he was at fault, for the first goal, as I currently said, Andres Pereira, and he really hasn't had the opportunity, this season especially, Andres Pereira, and there's been no sign of him as yet signing a new contract. I thought Ashley Young was very, very poor yesterday as well. I think he's past it now, Ashley Young, because I do think potentially we do need someone on that right-hand side. We need a centre defensive midfielder that's fast and tenacious. We need a strong central defender as well, because the majority of our attack is coming from the left. But Herrera wasn't featuring yesterday, and he's played a big part, at Manchester United and Herrera. Since he's since Solskjaer's coming, Herrera's been more regular. He's playing a big part in the team. I think he complements our midfield well alongside Matic and Paul Pogba and all that. Does and Herrera, and hopefully somewhere along the line we can sign him a new deal, as we all can know. But Solskjaer did say in the end, it was very, very good, that we came back in the game. Burnley always seemed to set the game up against us. We did come back. We scored twice late on to come back. A penalty from Paul Pogba. Victor Lindelof scoring in stoppage time as well. That's his actual first goal for Manchester United, I think, since he's come to Manchester United. So that's very, very good to see as well. So Victor Lindelof got his name on the score sheet. So that was 2-2. So essentially, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's 100% record is over now as Manchester United manager. As we all know, his 100% record is over. We've played 9, won 8, scored 24 goals, in the process, as we all currently know. So he could have made history in the Premier League yesterday. Could Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? He could have become the first manager to win his first 7 Premier League games in charge of a club. To beating Guardiola's, who won his first 6, beating Carlo Ancelotti, who won his first 6 as well. But Burnley did put a good fight up yesterday. At least we didn't lose a game. We still remain unbeaten under Solskjaer. It's disappointing because Arsenal won by 2-1 yesterday. It was a shock. Newcastle beat Manchester City at home. Well, it's good to say Liverpool are on their way to the league, as we all can know. But as it stands, we want to get top for next season, and want to get top 4 this season, get Champions League for next season. Hopefully we can progress in the FA Cup and win the FA Cup this season, which would be a remarkable achievement for us as well, because we are in the 5th round, as we all currently know. We are sitting 2 points behind top 4. Chelsea play tonight against Bournemouth. We are 2 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal are level on points. Arsenal are level on points with Chelsea, as we all currently know. So it was a disappointing result, as we all know. We do go to who is it? Who do we play next? So that should be an easy 3 points to Manchester United. But he will rotate the squad. The Solskjaer did confirm he's going to be rotating the squad, get the players to express themselves, get them to join football again, as he did confirm, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But we've got we've got other players, coming to end of the deals. As Solskjaer did confirm, the contract negotiations with De Gea and Anthony Martial are progressing, as he did confirm. He doesn't expect any players in this January transfer window, as he did confirm. I think Valencia is out of favour. The club he's hardly played this season in the Premier League. Reportedly Fulham and Newcastle have been interested in Antonio Valencia, and obviously it's been Ashley Young who's been our first choice. He's been here 10 years, as we all know. He's made over 300 odd appearances. He's won everything here, but I think we do have the option to extend his. I think we do have an option of a further year, but we only we don't have long-term contracts, to players that are age 30 or over. And Valencia is obviously 33. I think Ashley Young, we've been in talks of securing him a new deal at the club as well. Ashley Young, he's been here a good 7-8 years now. He's won everything here. Of course, made over 300 odd appearances, but I think Ashley Young has passed it now. To be honest with you, so we have been in talks of securing him a new deal as well. There's been talks coming out about Juan Mata as well in the media, reporting that reportedly United are in talks of securing Juan Mata a new deal at the club as well. It said reportedly Manchester United Manchester United have a year extension on his current contract, considering that he's age 30 or over. He is age 30, is Juan Mata. Reportedly, his agent has been in Barcelona to hold talks, because reportedly Barcelona are interested in him. Reportedly, as it did confirm in the media. Reportedly, it says Arsenal have showed an interest in, because obviously when he was young in his prime, Juan Mata, he played under him for like 4 years, as we all can. And he hasn't been a regular, since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's come in, to be quite honest with you. Juan Mata, he's obviously had a lot of experience of playing in Spain, as we all know. When he was a lot younger in his prime, played in Madrid, had 4 years with Valencia, and he's been in the Premier League a number of years now. This is including his 3 years with Chelsea, as we all currently know Juan Mata, and he's won everything here, of course, he's won everything in the Premier League apart from the Premier League, and that's the only thing he hasn't currently won. So hopefully somewhere along the line, Man United are keen on activating a 1-year extension on his current deal as well, and hopefully negotiations going well with Martial and De Gea and all that as well. But he will be rotating the squad differently for Leicester. So anyway, 7th update today. Can't do a long video because I've got to go somewhere, so take care. God bless, guys. See you all again very, very soon.